Hey guys, can you guys see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Hello everyone. Hi. Can you see me? Hi Ashley. Hi Lancy. Hi DL. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lancy. Hey Trudy. Trudy, I want you to know that your email inspired a video today. Okay, so the video that's going to be posted tomorrow's daily is inspired by you. Okay, Trudy, just so you know that. DL, you can't see me. Okay, DL. Okay. Onika, how are you, sweetie? Hi, everybody. Welcome back, my loves. Okay, so today there's a lot going on. Okay. So Kelly Kells is going to be joining me later. So if y'all hear me, put my earpiece in so I can hear her. There is a lot going on in the heavens. All right. So we know that Saturn is direct, and we also know that Pluto just woke up yesterday. Right. So Pluto is all about transformation, and Saturn is all about law and order and the timekeeper. Right. So Saturn could either be your Satan or your Santa right about now. Okay, y'all. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to keep it positive, right? Because we know a lot of people have been going through a lot of heavy energy. A lot of people have made a lot of changes to their life, chosen new timelines, maybe relationships ending, partnership ending. And even some people, although it has not physically ended yet, there is that energy of things coming to an end, right? So what we need to know is exactly what's popping now that Pluto is up, because Pluto is all about transformation, and Pluto is going to be talking to Saturn. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have been seeing anything happening or unfolding as far as the law of karma coming back and affecting people. But what I can say to you guys is that it is happening in real time in full effect. I've been talking about this in the videos, that it's either going to be like a domino effect, just one thing after the next, hitting people, or it's going to be like a little slow drip, or it's just going to be like a boom explosion in your face, right? And it's happening not just with negative stuff, people. It's happening also with positive stuff, okay? There you go, DL. It's happening with positive stuff too. And I can attest to you guys that in real time today, I got a text message, something that we have been, let me tell you, we have been on it with this situation. And we have mapped out this shit maybe for months now. And can I tell you now today, let's just wrap it up and said Saturn got justice today. Saturn came in full force today and brought justice today. Okay. So yeah. Hey, Kelly Cal. So Saturn came in and brought justice today in full force. Okay. So now what y'all need to be mindful of, however, as we are moving through this energy, my love, it is still important for you to pay attention to your integrity, pay attention to stand in your truth. You also want to pay attention to negative mind loops, okay? Because as the energy is still getting settled, you want to pay attention to anything negative that you're replaying. Because remember, whatever you replay as far as you fuel with your feelings is what you're going to manifest, okay? So I did go out and buy a whole bunch of new cars, y'all, because I knew the energy has shifted. And I don't know. Hey, Primo. I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate it, Primo. I don't know if you guys have been feeling the energy actually shifted. Okay. I have felt the energy shifted, especially now that Pluto is up. I don't know if there's any Scorpios on here, but personally, I feel like, I've been feeling a little more sexy. Like I've been feeling myself a little bit more. So my planet is definitely direct now, right? Now, with that being said, Pluto and Saturn is going to be talking. So what's going to happen right now, y'all, it's all about transformation. So Pluto is going to be talking to Saturn like, what's up? Yo, like, did they transform? Did they really go in and do all that inner work that they supposed to do? Because if they ain't, guess what Saturn's going to do? And guess what Pluto's going to do? Shit is going to still be fucked up, right? So it's important for you to pay attention to whatever it is still lingering at this time, okay? Because I'm pretty sure there's some things still creeping back that you may have felt you got rid of, right? Pluto is up now. So those things that you got rid of that seems to be circling back, it's just tapping you in your shoulder to say, you still got some more stuff that you need to dust off your shoulder, okay? You cannot manifest what you want in your experience if A, you have unforgiveness and you're walking with unforgiveness, and B, you're not walking in love. That you're not going to manifest anything if you're wishing fuckery in somebody else. That's not how this works. If you cannot send someone else peace, love, and light, you need to be able to send that shit to yourself, okay? That's going to be key. So we're just going to thank our guides, and we're going to thank our angels. We are going to thank our ancestors. We're going to thank all of the energy that is here in the atmosphere to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and inspire, okay? I'm just going to pull some cards, and then we're going to jump into the comments, guys, okay? Now, remember, today is my loves Pay It Forward Friday. So whatever donations you guys make tonight, it will be going towards anyone that has a question in the group, okay? I'm going to type in my Cash App and my PayPal in a second. All right, guys. So just keep in mind, self-healing and self-love is going to be the tone for the rest of the year, okay? Self-healing and self-love. Hey, Latasha, how are you, sweetie? SS Mac, how are you, my love? Hey, Mary. Self-healing and self-love is the key. And listen, okay. And let me say this right now, if I got any cancers on here or any water signs at all, okay? And also, so it's water signs and earth signs, okay? Pay attention to what I'm saying right here. Water signs and earth signs, okay? You are not to fucking self-sabotage yourself for the rest of the year, okay? Get out your own fucking way so you can get shit done, okay? Get out your way so you can get shit done. This is not the time to second doubt and sabotage yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself is what you're going to need to do, okay? Hey, Kimberly, how are you, my love? All right, thanking our angels, thanking our ancestors, our higher self, the divine masculine and feminine energy. We are thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that's here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and inspire us to do what it is that's necessary when it is time to take action. Okay. Okay, so right here, we have the number 1 card in the deck, and this is saying selling out. And I just talked about this, right? This is all about you being able to be truthful with yourself. When this card pops up, it's asking you to tell yourself the truth, okay? Are you limiting yourself based on anybody else's shit or your own shit that you're telling yourself in your head, right? You're going to have to get out your head, get in your heart, and really start to work on some shit, okay? And let me explain something to you guys, because this is something you need to understand about the spiritual walk, right? Every day, you may have to put something different into this journey. Some days may feel lighter than some. Some days you may have to do a little bit more work than some, right? But there's never a day that you're not going to have to be active in your journey. It doesn't work like that. You can't do this shit for 1, 2, 3, 4 days and stop for 5 days and then pick it up again for 4 days and wonder why the shit ain't working. This is not how this works. This is asking you to stop selling yourself out, to stand in your truth, right? I don't care if that's what you want to do for a living. I don't care if that's your sexuality. I don't care if that's you want to walk away from something and start something new. You're going to have to stop selling yourself out and stand in your truth. That's what you need to do for the rest of the year. And I've been telling y'all this, if you are not standing in your truth, okay? And sometimes standing in your truth is difficult. And I get that. Like, I fucking get that, okay? When I decided to launch this YouTube channel, I thought this was something I was just going to do part-time until retrograde fucking hit. When Mercury retrograde hit, I got laid off. So that put me into a position where, am I now going to operate by faith and actually do what I've been teaching people to do? Am I going to sell out? And guess what I did, y'all? I chose my timeline. I chose to follow my spirit. I chose to follow my path. Hence why I'm here with you now. Some of you, the universe is going to create a way for you guys. Oh, we got 22 people in the chat, y'all. Check out the video that comes out at midnight, y'all. Is the codes that the video for tonight is the coded. If you've been seeing the codes 222, 222, or 2222, or just the number 22. Tomorrow's daily vibration is a message about that code. Okay. Okay, Primo 555. I posted that today in group Primo 444. That's the next video coming out. So the couple of dailies, that's what I'm going to be doing with the dailies. Whatever messages I have coming through with those codes, I'm going to be putting them in the dailies. Yep, 1112. Okay, this is not the time to sell yourselves out, guys. Even if it's uncomfortable and change. Sometimes when you're doing something different, it's uncomfortable. I go back all the way to my analogy about working out, right? You work out, you pumping them weights, you lifting them weights, and that shit is heavy. Oh, yeah, I told y'all about my bar 3 classes, right? So I went to work out today. And can I tell y'all something? That whole hour ain't nothing but squats. And by the time you get to 15 minutes in, your ass is shaking, you can't stand, your legs are wobbly, right? But I know Give me another 6 months of this shit. My body's going to be tight, right? I may not be able to see it all now, but I'm now down to a size 4 from a size 14, y'all. A size 4 from a size 14. I've committed myself from since last December. I've been doing this for almost a year now. So this is what I'm talking about. You have to be consistent in this walk. You can't do this shit 1 week, stop for 2 weeks, and then pick it up 1 week and wonder why you're not manifesting nothing. It's not going to work like that. Okay. So be honest with yourself about what you want and stop selling yourself out. Okay. Be honest with yourself about what you want and stop selling yourself out. Okay. All right. Look at this. Then you got number 17 card, which reduces down to 8. And 8 is all about new beginnings, right? And this is saying beauty. Listen here, let me explain y'all something, right? If you walk around all the time and you think that there's no beauty in anything and you think that there is no joy in anything, the only thing that the universe, hey, Jasmine, the only thing that the universe is going to bring to you guys is things that don't have beauty, is things that don't have any type of life in them, okay? You guys need to understand this walk, mentally, you're going to have to prepare yourself and you're going to have to see things differently, okay? Physically, you're going to have to start to speak things into the universe, hence your throat chakra. I talk about the 3, the holy trinity of manifestation, what you see with your third eye chakra, what you speak with your throat chakra, and what you feel with your heart chakra. But at any given moment, your heart chakra, what you feel is what is going to manifest. So if you do not feel you are worthy, if you do not feel you can accomplish something, if you do not feel you can do something, guess what? You're not going to manifest. You're not going to accomplish. You're not going to do, okay? So you may have to fake the funk until you actually start to manifest, but that's okay. That's the walk. It's all about reprogramming yourself, but you're going to have to tap in to your heart chakra and what you feel. There's beauty in everything. There's beauty in everything. Okay. How are you looking at things? What's your perception? See, third eye energy. Where's my wand? Third eye energy, right? There is beauty in everything, y'all. Beauty in everything. Okay. Y'all gonna have to get up and see things differently. Okay. Hey, mama. When I'm saying doing the work, what's that? Okay, so let me explain what doing the work is. So say for example, hey, mama, you know how I always talk about I be cursing people out. Positive thinking, journaling. For me, let me use my example of my road encounters, my driving encounters, right? I caught myself one day calling this lady a cunt, and all the lady did was pull in front of me. Okay, where is that coming from? Why do I get upset when I'm driving? Right? So that made me started to ask myself some questions. So now what I do, hit mom, is I let people in front of me. Right? And then when I do find that I'm about to curse somebody out, I tell myself in mid-sentence after I said, that dumb mother, I'm not doing that today. Bless you. Go ahead. You can go ahead. Right? That's me catching myself in action. That's doing the work. Right? It doesn't mean that you're not going to make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you may not curse people out. It doesn't mean that you may not have a negative thought. All it means is you being able to be present while you're observing yourself. Right? What it means is you not judging yourself. What it means is you being able to forgive yourself daily. Okay? Because judgment comes every day, y'all. Right? We're dealing with energy that you can't. Okay. Let's talk about this law of attraction that I know is very heavy on YouTube, right? Please know that the law of attraction is just a trickle down expression of cause and effect. That's everything that karma is based around, is cause and effect, which means there cannot be an effect without a cause. And if you don't find the cause or the root of a problem, you're always going to keep experiencing the same thing. So hit mama, that means that you're going to have to find out why your triggers are, right? By observation. You're not trying to change yourself, but you need to be mindful. Okay, every time I hear such a perfect example, I had an argument with my mom this week, right? Because my mother she's such a loving woman and she's very super protective. And obviously, you know, she knows that there can be a lot of negative energy surrounding in what I do. Okay. And she called me to express that. And I didn't give her an opportunity. I shut her ass down. Okay. And Kelly had to bring it to my attention that anybody that touches on the topic of my spiritual walk or my YouTube channel and what I'm doing, I shut people down immediately. I shut them down immediately. So that was a lesson for me to learn, that I still had to be okay with hearing what she said, right? But I still had to stand in my truth. I still had to explain to my mother, I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm called to do. So that's also doing your work, standing firm in what you believe in, even when people don't agree with you. Okay. So that's all part of doing your work. You got to know yourself. You got to know what your triggers are. So I know that my trigger is don't talk shit about my fucking channel. Don't talk shit about my gift. And don't come for me with this spirit. Don't come for me with my gift. Y'all don't know what I've been through. So anybody that come for me with this gift, I'm 20 years deep in this shit, okay? Do not come for me with my gift. I've been through enough. I've seen enough. I've experienced enough. So yeah, I am not in a place where I'm justifying my work to anybody. And that's how I came across to my mama, right? And maybe that was not the best move because she is my mama and she wasn't coming from a place of ill will, right? She was coming from a place of just love, right? So I have to learn my triggers. My trigger is don't say shit about my channels. You might get fucked up, right? Don't say nothing about my subscribers because I'm helping people, right? Don't say nothing about that. So that's one of my triggers. So you have to pay attention to what your triggers are. I see. Yeah. And then lastly, and then what happens at that, then you go through spiritual warfare. Then you got to get up in your head, not only debunking your bullshit, negative shit that you tell yourself, right? But then you got to get up in your head and you got to start debunking and going through bullshit and other limitations that other people set for you. Okay. So know your triggers, because when you know your triggers, guess what? Oh, y'all, look at this shit. We just talked about knowing your triggers. Look what popped out, the Alchemy card. This is all about self-work. This is all about self-work. Change does not happen. When you're doing spiritual change, it doesn't happen where you may be able to see things unfold immediately, right? It's kind of like planting a seed in the ground and watering it and having faith that that shit is going to pop out and spike, right? And plant and take roots, right? It's the same thing with your spiritual work. You may not be able to see the growth immediately, but one day you look up and shit is just different. You feel different. You don't feel so stressed. You don't feel so heavy, but it has to be something that's consistent, right? So alchemy, okay? Do you know what? Okay, so alchemy, or the alchemic work, the self-alchemic work that you're going to have to do, is all about you being able to transmute your pain into paying you. Okay. And how do you transmute your pain into paying you? Because your lessons are the pain is only here to teach you lessons, right? So you transmute your pain into paying you by extracting the lessons out of your pain. Okay. You're going to have to take accountability for your part that you play in why your life and the things that happen. Okay. Because some of you see red flags and you just don't fucking pay attention to the red flags. Come on now. Okay. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Okay. If you know right off back, right, that you don't want anybody that tells you how to dress, and you met somebody and every time you go out with them, they tell you they don't like this dress, you look better in this type of dress, why you don't buy that type of dress, that's a fucking red flag, okay? If that person is not making you feel comfortable in your own skin and you're not comfortable with who you are, that's a red flag. You think they're going to change? Listen, and from a woman that's on here, you can't change a man. You cannot change a man. You cannot change a man. You can anybody that's on here. You can't change anybody. Okay. You can only change yourself. And then as you change yourself, right? As you begin to change yourself, guess what? The people around you change. Okay. Then you start to attract like-minded people and like-minded energy. But you are going to have to take accountability. You're not going to be able to go nowhere if you're not taking accountability. Right. Okay. And y'all see that shit. Look at the news. Look at the news. I'm just saying, and y'all know, I got a lot of Capricorns on here, so y'all know y'all are all about structure and order. Okay, shit is being restructured and reordered. The same thing that's happening in the governmental system, the same thing that's happening in the ethers and the planetary system is the same thing that's happening in your emotional system, your emotional body, your physical body. It's the same thing. So you need to tap into that shit, and you can't get there without being honest and being truthful with the role you play in how your life is unfolding. Okay, y'all? Now, we also got the wild card. Number 15, this equals 6, which is all about balance. And when this card pops up, this card is saying, step out of the box. Step out of the box. Think differently. For some of you, you need to embrace your sexiness. Okay? Some of you need to embrace your sexiness. For some of you, you need to go back to working out. For some of you, you need to meditate. For some of you, you just need to do something different. For some of you, you need to get your ass out the house. Okay? Some of you need to get your ass out the house and stop watching so much TV and meet people. Some of you need to join communities that support you. And then there are a lot of you that also waking up, not just leaving relationship, but a lot of your spiritual gifts are waking up, and you don't even really know what to do with them. Okay, so some of you will have to find communities that's supporting your gift. Okay, this is not, hey spook, this is not going to be a walk where you hear, you know, what's that book that I love, Eat, Sleep, Pray, Love, or something like that. Y'all gonna have to do the work. This, you know, whoever's out here dealing with some pride, your ego shit, you're gonna have to get rid of that shit. That has no place with where we are now. Saturn is up. Saturn has been asleep for a really long time, y'all. It's not playing, okay? So if you operating with pride, guess what? This is not going to work for you. You operate in confidence and integrity. Yeah, that's a difference. But when you operate in pride, that shit will bury your ass, okay? You still got to operate with this energy of integrity. Hey, Jasmine. Okay. Did I say Jasmine already? Jasmine said I have to call out like that. you got to drop the pride. Capricorns, I'm speaking to y'all here now, Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns? I'm speaking to y'all here, okay? Listen to me, Capricorns. And I'm saying Capricorns because you guys rule the structure right now. Right now, Capricorns, things are being restructured. Saturn is up. Saturn is speaking to every motherfucking body. Right now, Saturn is speaking to Pluto, okay? Pluto, I've been asleep for 7 years. Dude, what's going on? I need to bring justice to that. You know, did she really transform, or she still operating in pride? Did she really take that hit like that? Is she still selling out and not speaking of her truth and standing in pride? What's she doing? This shit is not it's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm telling you, me and Kelly was just on the phone today. Real time shit happening. I spoke to Danielle. Real time shit is happening, y'all. This is not a joke. But you're gonna have to take responsibilities. Yep. Thank you, Jasmine. Y'all need to. Yes, Lily, it's happening. A new life is here. You just got to recognize it and grab it. Just recognize it and grab it. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a tip from the group. Okay. A little tip from the group. Operate from the end of things being completed. Don't pay attention to what's unfolding now. Go and start living from where you want things to be. Okay. So if you want a house, guess what? Start seeing yourself in that house, cooking dinner, doing your laundry, pulling up in your driveway, cleaning your windows, moving in furniture. Come on. That's how you got to live. You got to live from the place of things being completed already. Okay. That's where you got to live. Okay. If you are not taking control of your mental capacity, your third eye, what you're really seeing, this is your true eye right here. These, just so you know, these are projectors. These are projectors, okay? This is your eye, and they project what you're seeing here. So what are you really seeing here in your third eye, okay? What are you seeing here in your third eye? It's not time for y'all to be up in no pride. I'm telling y'all that right now, okay? We're going to pull a few more cards, and then we're going to jump into the queue and answer some questions. This is not time. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it, guys, okay? This is not, hey, Bria. How are you, my love? You lost a family member today? Was it an immediate family? Thank you, Lily Jules. Was it an immediate family? Bria, let me know. I've been doing just dealing with the Leo. No fellow thought I was born in a violent way. He was born with a very wise and not work. And just dealing with my Leo. So, Miranda, just know anything that should not be in your vicinity right now that the universe is trying to break up is not going to sustain. And you can be ready. Okay, so let me explain this. Let me just explain this, especially if you feel like you're an empath or you're a light worker, okay? If you feel like you're an empath and you feel like you're a light worker, please understand, my loves, okay? Whatever relationships you were in if it was not beneficial or vibrated on the same frequency where you are, that has to be dissolved. Okay. There's a lot of karmic debt that has been paid with this new cycle of energy that just ended. So a lot of people are coming out of energy that does not support where they are, where they're going. Okay. I spoke about this in a few videos. If you're holding on to things that should be exiting your life, Miranda, because you could be doing your work, Miranda, but the Leo may not. Okay, you could be doing your work and they may not. That does not mean that you're still not going to get your reward. It's just going to bring you somebody else that has the same vibrational frequency of what you want. Do not try to hold on to relationships, things, or people that's trying to exit your life. Okay, don't try to hold on to that in this season. That's going to cause you more heartbreak. Okay. Now, if you've chosen to stay in a timeline where it is not beneficial to you and it is not, okay, let me say this. If you've chosen to stay in a relationship and you know that man ain't no good, you know that woman ain't no good, and it ain't been no good for 10 years, it's not going to get no better, y'all. It's not. It's just going to bring you more anxiety. It's just going to bring you more of that shit. Okay. It's not. Okay. This energy that we're stepping into Pluto is all about pleasure. Okay. And you're going to have to get into a place of gratitude. Okay. Let me tell y'all something right now. You cannot be in this energy and not be grateful. I don't care how your fucking day is going. Okay. I don't care how your day looks. I don't care. You feel what you feel. And after you feel what you feel, you say, I'm so thankful, but I'm so thankful I'm not grateful. Okay, you can say how angry and how upset and how disappointed you are, but once you get all of that statement out, you then say, but I'm so thankful now that I'm grateful. Like, y'all have to end y'all shit with some positive shit. You got to watch what you're putting out into the atmosphere. Okay, pleasure is yours to have with this energy, but gratitude is going to be key. You're going to have to be grateful. Okay, all right. Y'all are gonna have to do some work, y'all. Some of you, okay, this isn't a video that I'm posting at midnight. The 222 video, the darkness. Okay, in that video, I talked about the void, okay, because what came through channel was some of you are going through, they talked about two paths, right? They talked about a path being the harvest, where some of you are literally feeling the effects of the things that you planted. And they talked about the void, where some of you feel like shit is just not popping. Some of you feel like you put in all this work and shit is just not moving, right? So there's two paths that they talked about. The message they wanted me to give to you, especially those of you that feel like you're in a void, they said the void is where you learn more and you heal. So do not give up if you feel like you're in the void. That is not going to last long, but they want you to know that is where you learn, that is where you heal, and that is where you reconnect with self. You have not been left. You have protection, you have angels, and you have guides. But although you may feel like shit is still dark, they want you to know that's learning and healing. Embrace it. Okay. Do not run from that shit. That's important. Okay. Now, Trudy and also Bria, y'all need to grab that. Okay, whatever void space you guys be feeling like y'all may be in, okay, please understand that that is a place of growth and healing. Go into that energy and allow that energy to saturate you with the love that's there. Okay, it's there. All right. I know some people in groups started talking about the shift of energy that they felt already, and that shit is there. Okay, just know that it is. Okay. They're also asking you guys to have wisdom as you're moving. All right. Now, let's talk about wisdom for 1 second, and then I'm going to jump into the queue and start answering some questions. Okay. Let's talk about wisdom for 1 second. Right. Sometimes you know the correct things to do, but you're operating in your feelings. Right. Sometimes you know the correct things to do, but you're operating in your feelings. Hey, Kelly Kells, I got my moderator in my ear. Sometimes you know what to do, right? But for whatever reason, you feel afraid to do it, right? Wisdom is going to challenge you in this next, until the end of the year, right? Wisdom is going to come and wisdom is going to offer her information, and it's up to you whether or not you're going to take it, right? So, and to you, sometimes wisdom may not make any sense to you, but wisdom sometimes means that you got to operate with integrity even when people are not watching. You got to do the right thing even when people are not watching. You got to do the right thing even though you're not getting a thank you. You got to do the right thing even though people's acting up in fuckery, right? Sometimes you just got to do that, right? Sometimes that's just what you got to do, right? And it's not to say that you're walking all over, but it's to say you're actually doing the work that's necessary for your effect to come in. Remember, every cause have an effect, right? So if you're not operating in wisdom, but you're going to operate in fuckery, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more fuckery. But they want you to operate in wisdom. And wisdom sometimes is just you saying, I'm not fucking with that right now. Okay, another thing they wanted me to let you guys know of also, for those of you that are still entertaining sexual relationships with people that you know you should not, you need to stop. Okay, I'm gonna repeat myself again. For those of you that are on this, that are watching the live stream, if you know that you are you are still doing what they call that, friends with benefits, right? Or you got the ex that you still, you got needs and they got needs, right? And you still got the ex that you still, and you know the sex is good, and you know the sex is fucking good. That sex is good. Like that shit be calling you. Like you're gonna have to stop if you know the relationship is not working. All right. You're gonna have to stop, because what you're gonna find is that you're dispelling your energy. You're putting your energy in, and you're planting your energy. You're planting seeds of energy in something that is not going to become fruitful, and then it's going to drain your energy. Okay. So if you are interacting in a relationship where the sex is just popping and that shit is so good, but the relationship is not, and you have not stopped sleeping with that person, you need to. You're gonna have to operate with some wisdom here. Okay, that's going to be necessary. All right. Okay, guys, I'm 30 minutes in. Y'all have the message. Be true to yourself, okay? Stop seeing shit is beautiful. Stop seeing all of the fucking negative shit. Turn off the news, okay? Y'all gonna have to do some self-work. It's talking about alchemy here. What is alchemy? Alchemy is self-transmutation, which means taking all of your negative shit and making them positive, taking the pain and learning your lessons and then applying them the next time around, okay? Taking a mistake, applying it the next time around, okay? You're going to have to step out of your box and do things differently, okay? You can't get caught up in your pride. That's not going to work for you here, okay? You're going to have to operate with gratitude and know that pleasure is yours. But if you don't see it, you can't have it, right? For those of you that feel like you're still in a dark void, understand that this is a place of healing as well as a place where you're going to be reconnected with yourself, okay? And then you also need to operate in wisdom. All right, y'all? Okay. That's y'all message. So what questions y'all have for me tonight? Anybody has any questions? Okay, Trudy, not Trudy. Bria was, I don't think I saw if it was a close family member, Bria. Did you say it was a close family member, Bria? I don't remember if you said it was a close family member. And just so you know, okay, so let me just say this to you, Bria, right? Let me just say how this works, okay, Bria? How this works is energy never dies, Bria. It just transforms into different energy. So, right? Energy just gets recycled. It never dies, okay? So, which means you can still interact with that energy, but maybe not in the physical realm, right? But more on a spiritual realm or in the ethers. But energy does not die. It just transforms. It just transmutes into something else, okay? So that energy is still there. And it's a lot more peaceful than where we are. This third dimensional realm is all about a lot of lessons and questions and learning about yourself, okay? Is it too late to change for the better? Saturn and Pluto do their thing? No, DL, it's not too late for you to make a choice. Not at all. It's not too late for you to choose. You're just going to have to do the work. That's all it is. That's all it is, right? And so this is how this works, though. So let me just say this, okay? Because I know we talked about timelines. It is not that you cannot change a timeline. You absolutely can change a timeline. It just may take you, more. You may have to put in more work. Okay, so for example, let me explain what I mean by that, DL. Say, for example, when Mercury went into retrograde in July, you had an opportunity to exit a relationship. Like the universe handed that shit to you on a silver platter. Like it could not have been more perfect. Like the universe delivered the exit. It delivered where you need to live. Like it handed everything to you on a silver platter. But you chose to stay into that toxic relationship because of fear, right? And the opportunity went away. It's not to say that you can't exit, right? And it is not to say that you can't leave the relationship because it's toxic. It just means that the universe may not be as supportive with the energy anymore. So you will have to do more work. Okay. Maybe more spiritual work, maybe more physical work. Okay. That's all that means. So it does not mean that you can't change state. It just means that the energy may not be as supportive as it once was. Okay. And also, just keep in mind, DL, right, that whatever you put out, you get back, right? We just talked about cause and effect. So if you was doing fuckery, right, you still got to get your fuckery back. The universe is not going to negate that. It's not going to negate that. Okay. So if you was doing fuckery, right, you're going to have to get your justice of fuckery back. That's how it works. Okay. So, you know, so put in integrity, operate with integrity. This is what you got to understand. Like I was telling you, can I tell y'all, real time shit is happening. I'm not gonna put nobody's business on blast, but me, like Kelly, if we could tell y'all the shit that is unfolding in real time, this shit is not a joke, and big shit is happening. Big shit is happening for major, you know, big life-changing shit is happening for people. But we've been watching how people has been moving for months now with no fucking integrity, fucking with other people's life, doing fuckery. Okay, and let me just tell y'all, today, Saturn showed the fuck up. Yes, Saturn did. Yes, Saturn did. Okay, so please understand, you cannot negate nothing you're doing, honey. If you've been operating with integrity, you're gonna get it. It's gonna pour down on you also. Okay, is the guy I'm sleeping seeing good for me? He's a Cancer. What do you think, Lancy? You know the question to that. You seen any red flags yet? Spirit is saying that you need to ask for what you want and stand your ground. Ask for what you want to stand your ground, Lancy. That's all that is. Okay, yeah. Ask for what you want and stand your ground. Okay. Cancers are really, really nice people, Nancy, and they're very loving and very family oriented. Right? I love Cancers. My ex-husband is a Cancer, and he's a very, very loving and giving person. May not have always operated like that when we were together, but he does now. Ow. Talk about growth, y'all. Okay. Okay, Bria. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, you have? Okay, y'all. We need to send Bria some healing energy and loving energy. She's been in the hospital. So we need to send her some healing energy and some loving energy. Thank you, Bria. Onika, thank you. Yes, Bria, I got it. Bria. Thank you. Onika, thank you. Blake, thank you. Valencia, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Hi, God's daughter 777. How are you doing? Okay. So we're sending you you know what I'm gonna do, Bria? Okay. When I go into meditation, I'm also going to send you some healing energy via Reiki. Okay. So if you feel any warm, tingling sensation in your body, or you just feel my energy asking for permission, just accept it. Okay. So if you feel any tingling in your body or any heat in your body, when I go into meditation tomorrow, I will be sending you healing and loving energy. Okay. So you may feel heat move throughout your body tomorrow. Okay. Bria, let me know if you understand that. And if you could give me permission now, so I know when I go in to do the meditation tomorrow, I know that you're okay with it. That would be awesome. Okay. Kimberly said she's really missing her mom. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Hey, Celeste, how are you? Okay, let's see. I've been so patient and kind, operating with integrity, remaining faithful, stuck in hermit mode for months. I'm optimistic and a little sad. May you pray for me? Absolutely. Let me write your name down. I'm gonna write your name down. I'm gonna write Bria's name down. Now, Tatiana, let me explain something to you, Tatiana. Okay. What I'm hearing for you, Bria, Tatiana, is that do not pray anymore. You've prayed enough. Okay. You need to start accepting that it's done. Okay. Don't pray no more. Okay. Because when you come from prayer and you keep praying, you get into pray mode. Okay. So you don't want to be a pray, right? So when you pray, when you say a prayer, right, you don't got to keep praying for the same things. Okay. So just know that you start to walk in acceptance. Okay. So let me write down Bria and Tatiana. Okay. All right, Tatiana. No longer are you supposed to be yep, you walk with acceptance, okay? Just like children, I got 2 kids, okay? Perfect example. Fridays after school, it's eat like takeout. They get, whatever they want on Fridays. Do you think when they walk up in this house, they're not like, oh, mom, when we leaving the house? Them little boys they not interested in what I got going on. They want to know when we leaving and what we getting. You said we gonna have pizza. When we going to Marco so we can get that pizza. So they walk in an acceptance because they asked, aka they prayed, right? And I said yes, pray, wish granted. Now they just want to know, okay, so when I need to show up. Okay, so that's how you ask. When you pray for something, you meditate for something, know that it is done. Okay, first of all, it cannot come into your mental thought if it has not already been created. Everything that you think about first was created. It's created in the ethers. Once it gets here, that doesn't mean that it existed before it got here. This form or what you've seen here is just confirmation that it existed already. This is just the effect. The cause is here. Okay, you need to pay attention that the cause is always your mental capacity and your heart chakra. Okay, and the effects is your experience. All right. Thank you. You are welcome, God's daughter 77. Okay, let me see. My husband and I have been married for 18 years. He left me in June for another woman, and he's talking about coming back. I love him with all my heart, but I'm not sure. Okay, Leslie, I'm gonna pull you some cards, Leslie. Y'all know on this shit we doing my we're gonna do the rebel deck. You need the truth serum, Leslie. Okay, Leslie, you know how I was just talking about earlier. The universe may have handed you something on a silver platter, like may have just handed you something on a silver platter, right? I want you to really ask yourself, Leslie, right? Really ask yourself, were you fully able to be yourself? Were you fully able to walk in your truth in this relationship? Ask yourself that question. Because you can love somebody and that person's not good for you, right? You can love that person and that person not good for you, right? So if this is a or you can also love somebody and y'all have to go through y'all trials and tribulation to come back together, right? You're welcome, Tatiana. However, was it Leslie? Let me see. I'm sorry, Liz. I don't know why I said Leslie, but Liz. Okay, Liz. Let's get you. Okay, Liz, you got 2 cards. Liz, they're saying don't fucking force it. Okay, allow that shit to come to you, which means if he want it, he's gonna have to put in the work. Okay, and it's saying rebel. Okay, because fuck it. Why the fuck not? You got that, Liz? Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you, okay? And rebel. You cannot make this, you cannot make this easy. Especially if you guys had issues before. If he's not coming back trying to work on these issues and it's still the same old status quo, then you need to be honest with yourself. This is going to be about being honest with yourself, Liz, okay? They're saying don't force it. They're not saying it's not going to happen. They're saying don't force it. Allow it to come to you, but you're going to have to rebel. And what I'm hearing by rebel, you cannot go back in the same way that you exit that shit, okay? You can't do that. The same shit, the same issues, the same problems. If he is not willing to deal with that shit and you're not willing to deal with this, it's not going to pan out. The energy's not there. Let me tell y'all something right now about relationships. It's no more fucking opposites attract. That is not popping off right now in this energy. If you're not in the same frequency and they're not in the same frequency, shit is not finna work. Okay? If you're not doing your work and they doing their work, that shit is not going to work. You're not in alignment. You're not balanced. Okay? So please know that, guys. Okay? Okay, let's see. I know I'm walking away from my calling. How soon when I see results? I'm walking in my calling. Eunice, I hope I pronounced that properly. Eunice Forrest, just so you know, you can see that now. Live now. See it now. That's how this happens. See it now. Okay? So one of the tips that I give to my clients when I do coaching sessions, my reading coaching sessions is on my phone, I have affirmations that pop up, right? And they just pop up randomly. And the other day I was sitting at the computer and I had an affirmation that popped up from 12, like, I don't remember exactly the date, but I know it was 2014. And the affirmation on the computer said, I am so thankful that I'm now working in my true calling, and I am abundantly rewarded for that. That was in 2014. I've been going through transformation from since 2012. Okay. And not, you know, and still feeling like I'm not fully stable yet because I'm still transitioning. Right. I know there's major change happening for me in 2020 though. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that in 2014, I was speaking this now moment into existence. I wasn't doing what I was doing in 2014. So your needs forest, you're going to have to speak that into your now. You can't look at it like it's not happening now because it's going to feel like it's never coming. All right. Every day that you do one step, no matter how small that step is, you need to see that one small step is that big giant accomplishment that you're actually waiting for. Okay. Because it's here now. I just talked about when you see this physically, this could not exist physically without first it being here. Okay. So first you need to get up here. Okay. Results is going to happen by 2020. So if you're doing okay, guys, let me tell you something. If you're doing your work, there is a portal in January of 2020, and I've already told the group and the group members know the date, and I will be putting that date out. But I want to make sure everybody in the group has a chance to look at the video, and I want us to discuss it first before I bring it to you guys on YouTube. I want to go in with the group when we do our group on Sunday. I want us to discuss that, okay? And then I will release it to you guys. But there is a date in January where I am going to say it is the zero reset. It's the reset point, okay? It is the fucking reset. That is going to be a surge of energy, and especially for my Capricorns. Capricorns, you guys will be feeling that energy heavy, okay? So if you're doing your work, Eunice, Forrest, okay, especially prepare yourself. You can definitely allow this energy that's in the atmosphere to ride you. And come January 2020, especially my Capricorns, you guys should be seeing major fucking shifts in your life. January of 2020, okay? And then there are also some dates in February also that I will give to you guys, but you guys will get them after the group gets them and we discuss them, okay? Okay. For your energy, thanks. You are welcome. Okay. All right. I got a question. Okay. Just kidding. Okay. Kelly said, we just kidding. We'll talk after. Oh no, Kelly. Me and Kelly got a lot to unpack. Yeah. Some shit done went down today. All I could keep saying in the text was, "Girl, what? Fuck, what?" That's all I was saying in the text message. Okay, shit was going down today, and it's so interesting because we sat and mapped that shit out, and I've been telling her. Okay, let me move on to the next question. Okay. Okay, DL. I also find myself wondering when karma shows up for the person who did me wrong. It's hard for me to focus and see they're happy with the new option. He's still walking around work happy. Oh, okay. So let me tell you how that go, DL. First of all, right? They're gonna get their justice, okay? Now how this work is, okay, you make and when you see the justice come, you can laugh just a little, but don't laugh too hard. I don't like to tell people to laugh because you don't want to laugh at other people when they're going through shit. But sometimes you just got to chuckle just a little bit because they put you through some fuckery, right? But then you got to catch yourself and not sit there, right? So this is what I'm going to say to you, DL, right? The way karma may show up, it may not show up for you to take note or for you to take notice, okay? So karma may show up in the person's life to where they towards something they value most, okay? So say, for example, the person broke your heart, right? Their karma may not come back with their heart being broken. If they value their job, their karma might come back where they lose their job, which is going to affect their heart. You understand what I'm saying, DL? So it's not going to always be in a position where you're able to see in real time their karmic justice. Now, I might say to you, however, some people shit you just gonna see. Definitely by the end of the year, my loves, because we talked about how this energy is working. If you have not seen karmic justice happen yet, it will be taking place by the end of the year. Okay. People that have not been doing shit. The energy cannot shift into the new cycle without them getting adjusted. That's just not how it's going to work. But you just got to be mindful. You may not be able to see that in real time, especially if y'all not together. Okay. But you may be able to hear whispers. A friend might come back and tell you, DL, about some of the shit that's going on. And everybody that smiles is not happy. Okay. So just so you know, they may be smiling and looking happy and all of that shit, but it's not what you think, honey. It's not what you think, okay? Not what you think. Just know that, DL, okay? Okay, so let's move on. Working on, Celeste, working on not doubting after I've decided to make the necessary changes and receive the blessing that I know is here for me. It's always right when you've decided. Thank you for what. Oh, thank you, Celeste. Celeste, let me explain something to you. That can sometimes make you feel like, you know, the void that we talked about. Just know, if you are in a place where you feel like you've done the work, you've been putting in the work, and shit feels like it's still not moving, it just still feels dead, right? What you do is you need to saturate yourself. Like, one of the things that I do is I do that the chanting, Namyo Renge Kyo, right? So that is saturated so much in my spirit that even when I'm feeling low and I'm feeling down, my spirit sends messages like that in my spirit to to change my frequency. Or I may hear like a scripture, because I grew up in church, so I may hear a scripture, or I may hear a quote from the Do Te Ching, right? But if you saturate yourself with enough positivity, Celeste, even when you feel like things are not changing or not moving the way you want them to, your guides and your angels are always going to bring a message to let you know that you're okay. Perfect. Last night, I think it was last night, I got up, I wanted to go to bed, and I started journaling, and I was prompted to do a video for the group with the sequence code 12. I think it was 1212. So if you've been seeing the numbers 1212, if you've been seeing the number 1212 in that sequence, any place within that sequence, I was prompted last night to do a video. Now, in that video sequence, however, Celeste, I felt very vulnerable, because a lot of information was released that I don't really talk about on YouTube, or I don't, because I don't know everybody's spiritual walk, I don't know everybody's spiritual depth or spiritual journey. But the guides was coming through, and there was some information that I needed to release last night, which I did. Now, I'm still within myself, I guess, because what I'm learning is another level of my gift has been awakened, right? So I'm still within myself trying to understand this new part of my gifting, and trust this new part of my gifting, because it's different, right? And sometimes when you step out into the spiritual walk, it is not always what you can see with your natural eyes, and validation may not always come as strong. So what I'm saying to you, Celeste, is that know that your guides will validate to you, okay? They'll validate to you using numbers. They'll validate to you using signs, okay, and symbols. So just pay attention to that, Celeste, okay? Thank you, Bria. Okay, Jasmine, let me see. Let me scroll back up. Jasmine has a question. I found out that I'll be finishing my degree a lot earlier than expected, and I don't know what to do. Should I go get a job? I saw last week. Okay, Jasmine. Oh, let me tell you what I do, Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, I have not looked for a job in maybe over 10 years. Okay. When I want a job, Jasmine, what I do is I get into meditation, and I ask my guides, and then I allow them to join me. If you are not in a position where you are strapped for cash, or feel like you have to jump back into anything, this is not the time for you just to do because you can. Sit back. Okay, you say the biggest worry is finances. Okay, so let's do it like this, Jasmine. What would you like to do? What would you like to do, Jasmine? Whatever you would like to do in the meantime, see yourself doing that. You have to see yourself doing that, right? And also, Jasmine, I know Lancy can attest to this. Lancy loves him. Jasmine, get up on some Reverend Ike. I'm telling y'all, get up on some Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike teaches you how to reprogram your subconscious mind when it comes to money. Money is energy, honey. Okay, money is energy, and money will come knocking at your door if you treat it well, honey. Okay, money is energy. Okay, just like love is energy. Money is also on the highest spectrum of vibration of love. Money is not evil. It is your intention and your will and how you use money that is evil. But money is neutral, honey. Okay, so money is gonna come where it's love, where it's appreciated, and where it is treated well. Okay, so get up on some Reverend Ike. Okay, and he will help you to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, all right. Trudy said, I don't have any classes. The classes you created is amazing. Ah, thank you, Trudy. I appreciate it. She said it's worth way more than what we donated. Trudy, you sound like Kelly. I know. Okay, Chris. Okay, that's confirmation. Okay, Christine. All right. Will two cappies ever work out? Hell yeah, two cappies can work out. Why can't they? Because you may also have the balance that's required. First of all, let's just say, let me just tell y'all this, okay? Let me just tell y'all this. Any sign can work out. Boom, bottom line, okay? Because everybody's charts are different, right? So any sign can work out, right? What you need to pay attention to at this stage in the game is that person doing their work? Are they on the right vibration? What's not going to work right now is that the vibration you're on and the vibration they're on, if it's not the same frequency, it's not going to work. I talked about this in a video. It's like tuning into a radio station, right? I like R&B. You like jazz, right? So every time I go turn on my radio, I'm turning to R&B. Every time you go turn on the radio, you turn into jazz. That's not going to work. We're not on the same frequency. I'm not even hearing your jazz. You're not even hearing my R&B. So please understand, right? We are not the signs. Don't worry about the signs. We're talking about energy. Okay. So yes, two cappies can work, Lily Jules. Okay. What do you do? Okay. So Marian says, what do you do when you don't trust your own instincts? I keep second guessing myself. Okay. You train yourself to do that. And you can start with the little things. Okay. So how do you train yourself to do that? Is very, very simple. You just you do it. So for example, Marian, right? If you hear intuitively your spirit say, don't take the right turn, take the left, right? Take the left. Don't go in that store, go in that store, go in that store. And it'll tell you dumb shit, like not dumb shit, but it'll tell you, like simple shit that will just, why don't you just go up to that store and go look in the window, right? And you get to the store in the window and you don't see anything, but at the same time, somebody walks by that you haven't seen in 10 years that you was just thinking about, right? So all you got to do is trust it and then act. So the next time you hear your voice, Marianne tells you don't turn left, turn right, you just act. Or something simple. One of the things that happens to me all of the time. So I've gotten to the point now where I just ask my guides where my keys are. Sometimes I put the keys down, I can't find them. And I will hear my guide say, no, you need to go check in your pocketbook. And I'll go downstairs. I'll look in the kitchen. I'll look at the bathroom, only to come back upstairs. And after I done did all of that to check my pocketbook, where my guides told me to begin with to check the pocketbook, and the keys are in the pocketbook. So now I just immediately, where my keys at? And whatever, whisper, because this is how it happened, guys. If you want to know how to communicate with your guides, okay, it is not going to be something loud like a blowhorn. It is going to be a silent whisper and a knowing that you can't explain. Okay, that's how it works. It's just a knowing that you can't explain. It's a silent whisper, and sometimes you literally feel like you're having conversations, like we're having a conversation now. Okay, so trust that silent little whisper that always leads you in the right place that you may not ever pay attention to. The way that you can tell that you're being guided is because you may get an instruction. Say, for example, you may get an instruction to do something and you don't do what your spirit tells you to do. And then you go, shit, fuck, I should have listened. That's your guide speaking to you. So that's how you can start to pay attention to what the guide sounds like. Okay. The minute you said, shit, I should have listened, that is how you know your guide was speaking to you. And then you can attune and pay attention to those messages when they're coming in. Okay. So that's going to be important, Mary. You can do it. You just got to start one step at a time. Start with the little things if you can't do the big things. If you don't trust yourself enough to work on the big things, right? Start with the little things. Okay, Dawn, I thought I might get a break from this heavy energy. Miranda, Miranda, I am going to recommend that you watch the video posted tonight for the energy vibration. Okay, I talk about in that video the void. Okay, my notes. I went to do the daily vibration and they gave me the notes, the void. Okay, there are two packs that you guys are feeling right now. Some of you are feeling the void, like shit is just not moving, and some of you in the harvest where you actually have already felt the energy shift. Okay. So because you're in the void doesn't mean that shit is not working. You're just in a place of healing. So you need to allow yourself to go through that. You need to allow yourself to be filled. You need to allow yourself to be loved. Okay. You are supported. Even though you feel like shit is not moving, you are supported. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, Kimberly. In July, I made a move which two people exited, and I confirmed the move last week. These two individuals will be gone. Okay, see? Look at that. Kimberly. You first of all, and Kimberly, just so you know, I don't know if you're trying to lose weight, but honey, you about to get snatched. Okay. You're about to get snatched. And Kimberly, I don't know if you're single. Not only are you about to get snatched, Kimberly B, but you're about to get you're about to get you a boo thing too. I'm just saying, Kimberly. You're about to get yourself right, and you're about to get a new boo. And it's interesting, Kimberly, because this new boo, you guys will actually be working out together. And this is different, Kimberly. This energy is really, really different. It's really, really, and he feels southern, like a southern gentleman, Kimberly. So I don't know where you are, but that's what I'm hearing, sweetie. Okay, so let me see. We work in the same environment. Oh, okay. So he just be DL. You work in the same. Oh, him and the new girl. Oh, yeah. Okay. DL. Let me tell you something. And I need to do a video on this. Listen, some people right now, you don't want to be going through a pussy initiation if you don't want to, and you don't need to be going through a rebound if you don't want to. Okay. The rebounds is for the guys when you just jump in from, your relationship because you're not doing your work and you're jumping into the next one, right? And really not dealing with your feelings. And the pussy initiation is when you just jumping into a next relationship because you don't want to deal with your feelings. So that's for the women, okay? How much time your pussy need to get initiated before you understand that you need to stop, check yourself, and heal, right? Sex don't make everything better. I'm just saying, right? You don't always have to get a pussy initiation or a rebound situation when you break up with somebody. Take the time to heal. Take the time to heal. That's necessary. Okay. Celeste, let me know what number patterns you've been saying, Celeste. If you could type in what number patterns and definitely check out that video. My ex cheated on me and left me without ending the relationship and ghost. Okay. Trudy. Just that after he see. Okay. Oh shit, Trudy. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw Trudy's story. Trudy, that's what I'm talking about. Trudy, Saturn in full effect. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Trudy said the ex left her, y'all. Okay, for somebody new. Okay, now he done lost his job. Okay, right, and the new girlfriend is bipolar, y'all. Talk about Saturn. You got to watch how you fucking treating people, like real talk. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to do a few more minutes. Okay. Celeste. Are you fucking for real, Celeste? Celeste, let me tell you something, Celeste. I just released the video in the group about that 1212, Celeste. I swear I did. I swear I did, Celeste. Okay. Hey, Coconut. How are you? Let me see. Coconut Boutique. Hey. Oh, okay. Today, I was manifesting money today. I found out that me and 4 other people energetically connected. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's what's up. Synchronicities, people. Synchronicities is on point. Kelly said he was a pussy. Okay, hit mama. Let me see. I finally accepted my relationship is over. Now I want to close the chapter and make my health. Is it okay? Make sure my health is good. To this man. Will all my tests be okay? Yep, you're good. You are good, little mama. You good. Listen, little mama. What I'm hearing for you is mind over hit mama. I don't know why I'm saying little mama. Hit mama. What I'm hearing for you is mind over matter, okay? And let me tell you another thing too, hit mama. Do you know Do you know that at least every 7 months to a year that all of the cells in your body are regenerated? You have brand new cells in your body, right? Every year, every 7 months to a year, you have brand new cells, which means you're a brand new person. Okay. So let me tell you how you use this metaphysically and spiritually to bring healing to your mental and your emotional body. Okay. Now, I keep telling y'all to program y'all water, right? You're made up of 70 or at least 75% water, right? So you can program every water cell in your body to be healthy. Okay. Google the placebo effect. What's that called? The placebo effect. Like, when they trick people and give them like sugar pills or something. Mind over matter. Okay, hit mama. I feel like you're going to be fine. Okay. I don't feel anything that you need to worry about, but they want you to stop fearing. Hit mama 17. Okay. They want you to stop fearing. Get out your head and start claiming what you want. Don't see what you don't want. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Coconut. I'm a cappy with a cappy for 22 years. SS Mac, I'm telling y'all, it don't matter about the sign. Hey, Paul. Cap and cat. Oh, okay. I don't know. You see, Paul, I see you with the Scorpio, though, Paul. I see you with the Scorpio, Paul. I don't know if there's a Scorpio sniffing around you, but I see you with the Scorpio. And that's going to be good, too, Paul. That's going to be a good connection. Yes, it's all about being obedient. I've found that once you've yielded to the knowing, yep, point up, see? Okay. Marina, Coconut is saying you have to yield to that feeling, okay? Mimi Harris, love the channel. Thank you, Mimi. Oh, Capricorn Sun, Pisces Moon. I've been on my journey for at least 10 years strong. Al, girl, 20 over here, Al. Okay. I'm just not feeling like all the answers and understanding is coming in. Okay. So, so Cappies, let me tell y'all Capricorns, right? Saturn has been asleep for like 10 years, y'all. That's a long time. So, don't be surprised if you've been going through shit for like 7 years. Okay. If you've been feeling like fuck, like the past 7 years, especially the past 15 months to 2 years, if you've been feeling like, oh, what the fuck done went wrong, that's what's been going on. Transformation has been happening. So a lot of the empaths and a lot of the light workers, please be aware. Okay. You are going to be getting in lots of downloads. You are going to be, your guides are on point. And some of you, your guides are not from this star system. Some of you, your guides are not from this planetary alignment. Okay. Some of you, your guides are not your ancestors. Some of you have other guides besides your ancestors. All right. That are not from this planetary system. All right. I know y'all don't believe that we're the only one in this universe. Okay. We are not. There are many, many, many different dimensions. There are many, many different layers, y'all. Okay. Many different layers, many different dimensions. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Jules. Okay, I'm just scrolling down, y'all. Awesome. I so enjoy you and your insight. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. Marianne, I'm sorry. Okay, Jasmine. Okay, Kimberly. Okay. Okay, Jasmine, I'm in shock. Don't worry. Okay. It's coming, Jasmine. Did I miss something? Oh, we're going to unpack all of that, girl. Oh, we're going to unpack all of that. Let's see. Okay, so let me see. All right, Celeste, yes. Okay. I will make sure to take a look at. Okay, yep. Make sure you look at it tomorrow, Celeste. Okay, Paul. I found. Oh, if. Are you for real, Paul? Paul. That's Paul. That is 555, Paul. That's a sequence. I'm gonna have to drop a video, Paul, in the group. I'm gonna drop a video, Paul. That's 555. That's a sequence. And oh fuck, Paul. Paul. Not only is that 555, right? Right. We also have 3. The number 3, which is manifestation. Okay, just so you know, Paul, you coming into some money, honey. Thank you, Coconut. The placebo effect. Placebo. I'm not even pronouncing it right, but y'all get it. Coconut typed it in there. Okay, thank you. I received it. And okay, perfecto. Fear is my problem. Okay. Hit Mama 17. Become friends. You need to become friends with fear so you can tell fear to fuck off. Okay? Become, you know, because when you're friends with somebody, you can be honest and tell the truth. But when you're afraid of somebody, they intimidate you. So become friends with fear and tell fear to fuck off. I'm going to do what I want, not what you want me to do. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Kimberly, do I have another guide as well besides my cat? Yep, you do. I'm seeing, I don't know, like somebody around your grandmother, Kimberly, and we can get into that. Like I'm seeing grandmother type energy, Kimberly, and we can get into that in group. Like I'll give you more insight in group. Okay. But you do have grandmother energy. Okay. And your cat, Kimberly, and your cat probably sees this presence too. So pay attention to the cat. Okay. Because your cat probably sees this presence also. All right. Cappy, that's exactly how I've been feeling. Okay. Yep. Have a conversation with fear. You're going to have to, let me tell you something. You're going to have to sit fear down and have a conversation with it. Okay. Yes, girl. I've been feeling like shit. The last 2 years I've been going through. Yep. Coconut. It's lifting, coconut. Okay. It is lifting. And if you're doing your work by January 2020, when that portal opens, you will feel it. Okay. Anybody that's doing their work by the end of January in 2020, you should have some type of manifestation for the shit that you've been doing. The universe should have already showed you astronomically with wonderful signs that you're on the right path. You should not be fucking guessing or debating by January, the end of January 2020. If you're still fucking debating and guessing, then you have not chosen your timeline properly. You're still wavering. Okay. How do you find your guide? You can ask them, Jasmine. You can ask them to show themselves to you, and they will. So say, for example, if you ask your guides, right? Introduce yourself. You may pass by a rose, okay, and then you see the name Rose, and then you will see a rose pop up on the screen. So if you every time you see Rose, and then Rose could be the name of your guide, okay. So just ask, and they'll show you. But they're going to show you in sequences. They're going to confirm repeatedly, okay. That's how they're going to show you. Please do. I've been seeing 5-5. Okay, all right, got you. I got you. Eunice, I got you. Eunice Forbes, I got you. We're gonna do that. Okay, let's see. I think I'm at the end. All right, guys. So we're on for an hour. Look, guys, it's 11:11 on the clock, on the timer. Perfect way to end. All right, y'all. So I'm sorry I didn't get to touch bases with y'all last week. I was not feeling well, but y'all know how we do this. We will be back again next Friday, pay it forward, answering questions and tapping in, okay? And this week, guys, I am going to drop the 5-5 and I think the 4-4 video because messages has been coming out strong. So we're going to do 5-5 this week. I'll probably do that in tomorrow's vibration. And then we'll do 4-4 also. So Eunice, you can check out my daily vibrations. You will get that message there. Okay. And I think Celeste had some, I think Celeste had like 4 4s in there. Yep. Celeste had 444 also, and 111 and 333s. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. I love you guys much. I want to thank you guys so much for the love, for the support. Thank everyone that signed up for the classes. I am working on stuff for those of you that did not get to make the class. I am creating new stuff. Okay, so just stay tuned for that, where you guys can come in and you can get more information. Oh, snap. I was watching your video vibration and realized that I just stepped back into my body to hear the rest of your video. I realized that I must have had a timeline shift in real time. Coconut. Let me tell you something, Coconut. I've been having like these experiences, and I've spoken to Kelly about them, where I feel like, you know, like when you almost bump into somebody and you kind of like catch yourself. I've been merging with myself, like bumping into myself. I've been having these weird, like bumping into myself moments. That will be good for you, Lily Jules. Yes, that would be good for you. The sequences are strong, and I'll be, yep, pay attention, Jasmine. You've been seeing 11. That's a master number, Bree. Jasmine, I love you. I love you too, Jasmine. Okay, all right. Good night, everyone. You're welcome, Lancy. Okay, guys, we'll be back here I'm saying tomorrow. We'll be back here again on Friday. All right. Pay attention to the number sequences that I will be posting. The first one comes out tonight. And I think tonight, what is it? I think tonight the one that comes out is 222 messages for 22, 222, and 2,222. So if you've been seeing sequences of 222, okay? All right, guys, I love you much, and I will see you guys next Friday, okay, at 8:30. Bye, my loves. Mwah. See you guys. Bye.